What's good? What's good? What's good? What up, guys? What's going on? What's going on? Why is my... Oh, there it is. All right, guys. Welcome to the Asia session. What's up? What's up? We shorting this, right? Yeah, we're probably shorting this. That's what it looks like to me right now. Okay, so well, actually, let me pause the music real quick, and I'm just gonna do a quick breakdown of my bias here at the start of the stream so that later when somebody joins, they're like, oh, what's your bias? Here you go. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little sketched out about the way that price looks right now as a whole. Mainly because my target here was this high, which was previous week high. I wanted that to get taken. So like this morning, by the way, I traded with the Discord because my OBS wasn't working. So like my camera would show up, but my chart was not showing up. So I just went live in the Discord. I know I told you guys I would be live here, but my OBS literally was not working. Anyway, so I ended up trading live with the Discord this morning. We took longs up in towards these highs. I ended up taking break even on it, but this missed. And so it kind of throws me off for this session now, because this session, I'll get into in a second why I'm bearish for this session, right? But this to me should have been taken, right? Even if I was gonna be bearish, I would have rather seen this get taken, even though we have SMT here, cool. I still would have rather seen previous week high get taken and then we dump, right? I would have been way more confident about a move lower had we taken previous week high. We didn't. Fell short, so we put in a failure swing, and obviously we're going lower off of that. Now let's get into today's session. So what has this session done so far? So we have a 4-hour fair value gap right here. This is actually a balanced price range. So this is a BPR, 4-hour BPR. We came up and we hit this 4-hour BPR. Also, we have a hourly fair value gap inside of the same area. We also hit that and are currently rejecting that as well. So what have I told you guys about high and low of day? Where do I like to see high and low of day get made? What time frame do I like to see manipulate? There's two time frames. Two time frames that a high or low of day is going to get made in, more than likely, like 98% of the time. What are those two time frames? I'm not looking for time. I'm not looking for time frames. Yep, there you go. 1 hour and 4 hour. Yes, exactly. I'm not talking about the time. You guys are right. Like after midnight is ideal, high or low of day. Yes, but the time frames that I'm looking for is hourly and 4 hour. Those are the two time frames that I'd like to see a high or low of day get made. 98% of the time, if we have a high or a low of day, a reliable one, it'll be inside of those time frames. You got to lob me an account for that. You weren't even the first one. Versatile was. So we have obviously the hourly and the 4-hour gap up here sponsoring this move lower. And so that immediately to me, I'm thinking that's probably going to be high of day. And for this session, I'm going to be bearish based off of that. On top of that, we just hit this hourly gap here, and we are currently now rejecting from that as well. Okay. So, all in all, this is a very good looking short opportunity right now. And I will be entering short here very soon. The way I flip my bias invalidation, by the way, will be if we inverse this hourly. This hourly that we rejected right here, if we inverse it to the upside, I will flip my bias. Okay? That's the invalidation of my bias, okay? There you go. That's my full bias breakdown. We don't have any news this week besides Thursday. So Thursday morning, 8:30 a.m., we have news, all right? So keep that in mind because that means Wednesday night will be a relatively a shittier Asia session to trade. I'll still be here. I'll still trade it, but keep that in mind. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're looking for a short opportunity here. Technically, there was one right here at this inverse. So we get a 5-minute change in state of delivery all the way at the bottom here. This is a 5-minute change in state of delivery, which essentially confirms a reversal on this leg, right? So it means that these highs are now protected highs. Okay, if we get a closure underneath this level, it means these highs are now protected. But technically, there would have been an entry here. You would just had a ton of risk on the table. You enter on the inverse. Technically, your stop loss should be that high up there, which is 100 points. I would have risked over here, probably. That would give you about 50 points, which is nowhere near as bad, right? And then we target previous day low from here, pretty much. Okay, so any short trade that we take today, we're going to be targeting the previous day low. I took the 1500 BPR. Nice, 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 nice. Very nice, very nice. A lot of you guys who are looking at this should have taken that 15-minute to 1 minute. Like, that was easy money. Easy money. PDL lines up with their gamma flip zone. Nice. Perfect. What we want. Yeah, I just got to see like a bit of a pullback here. Something where I can snag an entry at, and I'm in. That's it. It's that easy. So, let's see if we can get that. By the way, we have a ton of SMT here with ES. So ES is going to take previous day low before NQ does. ES is pretty weak. ES is a lot lower in this range. So it's going to take NQ, or it's going to take previous day low before NQ does. And we'll have to watch for that SMT potentially giving us a bit of a bounce too. So 1 hour CE was money. Oh, dude, almost, bro. It was almost money. It was almost money. How many points were we off? Almost 2.5 points off of the 1 hour CE there. It was so close. It was so close. But that would have been really nice though. I agree. That would have been fire. Let's see if we can get a 5-minute. If I can get like a 5-minute fair value gap entry here at this pullback here, this BPR, I would be interested in this. This I would absolutely be interested in. There was an M5 bearish FVG pullback already. That was the potential entry. Yeah, up here is what you're talking about. Yeah, I agree. That was a good entry for sure. I would have wanted to see this. I would have wanted an entry now because we inversed the lower FVG here as well. So at the time of this gap getting hit, we still had a bullish FVG below. Granted, like, you know, it was super bearish, but still, you never know if this is going to bounce or not. So, you know, I for that reason, I would have wanted to wait until this inverses. Okay, here we go. Maybe if we can get something here, I would like to get a trade in. I would like to get a trade in here, guys. Start the music back up. I'm going to enter lighter positions, by the way. So like 2 to 5 micros. 3 to 5 micros, probably. Yeah, let's see. I really do need to see this 5-minute gap, though. I got to see that 5-minute gap for the entry here. Give me the 5-minute gap, bro. 1 minute wick took me out of the short. Which 1 minute wick? Guys, if you guys are in here, make sure you guys like the stream. Bro, take 2 seconds right now. Hold on. I'm going to pause the music. I'm also going to turn off the trading view. Everybody like the stream. Everybody like the stream. Let's get some good luck flowing through the stream for the first trade of this week. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Do you know Axel and Mr. Witness? No. What the fuck? 585 on the previous leg down. Oh, up here. Damn. It's all good. Happens. Sorry, we're gonna run it back here, Bam. We're gonna run it back, Bam. 5 minute, almost. Crystal, what's up? Welcome. Okay. Check out MSCR if you get bored. Hold on. Speaking of commons, bro, I want to see what SpaceX is doing. I'm interested to see what SpaceX is doing because it was down like 20% earlier. Where are you at, SpaceX? Oh, 150, bro. The guy that longed his entire Roth IRA at 211 is actually down bad. We are about to trade under IPO here on SpaceX. So yeah, GG's to everybody who longed and held. Okay, I'm just gonna start a position here, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna start a position. I'm only in 2 micros. I'll build up to a 5 micro position. But we flipped this candle green to red, which not the best look for us hitting this 5 minute gap now. But I have started a position here. I have started a position now. We're almost to the 5 minute change in state. 5 minute change in state equals confirmed protected highs up here. What size TPT accounts do you trade? These are, these are 50K accounts, guys. These are 50K accounts. So one of them, one of them is at $3,500 profit. One of them is at $4,000 profit. And then we have this one, which is at about $1,700 profit. So this one, we got to get back up. I had 2 others. Unfortunately, those have been blown. So I got to get some new evals flowing, get those passed. And 2 more should make their way back into the funded section. And then we have our 5 stack again. You're not copy trading? Yeah, I'm not copy trading these. Nope. No copy trading. Gold dumping heavy. Was the previous lower hourly wick not of interest to you for potential longs? It would have been, bro, but we edged it. We literally edged it like by 2.5 points. So yeah, no. Key bro, I'm stressed. Only have $200 left in my 50K Lucid Flex funded. How can I save it? Listen, bro, you stressing about that $200 left, I promise you, is only going to make you trade worse. I promise you, bro. So I would start with accepting the fact that you've blown that account, and it will probably make things a lot easier. No joke. Like, accept the fact that that account is gone and you need to re-up. Trade with that mindset. And then I promise you, it'll be so much easier for you to take that account out of drawdown. But if you are trading that account as if, yo, it's my last $200 left, like I really got to make this $200 work, I promise you, you're blowing that account either way. So that's the mindset you need to have when it comes to trading really any funded account. Do you only have 5 stack of TPT, or you have other accounts like Apex Tradeify? I have a 20 stack of Apexes, which I haven't traded in a while because I've been focusing on these TPTs. And then that's our stack for the stream. So I have a 20 stack Apex for the stream. I have my 5 stack of, well, currently 3 stack, but will be 5 stack of TPTs for the stream. And then I will eventually start up a Lucid stack as well. I just like to get a payout from these first. And then these are at payout, but I'm trying to get them all to like the same balance pretty much. So if I have 5 at like 4 or 5K balance, I can take 2K out of all of them. That's 10 grand. And then I can move on to a different firm. Like Lucid is probably what I'll do next. What's your TP for this trade? My TP for this trade is previous day low. Right down here, guys. Guys, by the way, if you guys want to trade these TPTs with me, I am going to start 2 more evals. I'm going to start 2 more evals this week. So tomorrow I'll probably have those 2 evals. And then those 2 evals, you guys are more than welcome to trade with me here. I'm going to pass them on stream, and I'm going to trade them on stream the same way I've done with these 3 that you guys see here that are all at payout pretty much, by the way. So if you guys want to trade those with me, feel free to take advantage of the 40% off right now. It's 40% off and no activation if you guys use code KEY. 40% off and no activation for TPT. What happened to your reserve? What do you mean what happened to my reserve? We will pull the accounts together. Oh, Yazi, I think you're talking about the TPT reserves. Yeah, so they're pretty much gone. The reserves are gone. I've used up the reserves because those, when these accounts would blow, like those reserves would come in. So whenever it was like a shittier day, I would just trade the reserve fundeds, and yeah, so they're gonzo. But it's all good. It's not a big deal. I think I would rather like start new ones fresh again with you guys, because I know there's probably a lot of people who don't have past TPTs, or they blew their past TPTs. So the new people who weren't able to join in on these three can now join in on the next ones. Bro's free falling. Salute before you hit the ground. 11 Bravo. Nah, it's not that bad. Do you have a video where I can get your trade style down a bit better? Your Asia session's always killer, and TVH is the only time I get to trade with everyday life stuff. Yeah, Stefan. If you go to my YouTube, I have 3 different videos on my model. 3 different videos. So I think there's the first video is called my 7-figure entry model. The next video is the only ICT model you need, and then the the prop firm hack model. Those 3 videos on my channel are of the model that I trade. I trade the 4-hour PO3. That's what I trade. 4 hours / daily PO3. Sizing hella light until I can get out of this drawdown. Yeah, probably a good idea. What's a good re-entry from here? I don't know. I'll let you guys know, because I kind of I want more. I need 3 more to get 5. Like, I don't need them, but I would like, because what the fuck is 2 micros going to do for me? So I would like to get another entry here at some point. You guys will see when I add more. Key just bought an account with your code. By the way, guys, I haven't promoted the PDF in a while, and there's a lot of new people. Listen, if you guys, so you get a few perks if you use my code. If you use code Key, you get a few perks. It's like nothing else, all right? So number 1, you get my PDF. So the PDF that I made for you guys, it has my scaling plan, how I scale accounts, like how I scale my size for accounts, how I manage different accounts from different firms, full breakdown of my model. All you have to do is you just have to use code Key and then do !PDF here in the chat, and you will get a link to the website. Okay, if you're one of those people who used code Key on TPT, you just put your TPT username on the website, and you get the PDF completely for free. It's 100% free. So !PDF here in the chat, and you will get it for free. My fucking headphones are dying. You also get entered in a giveaway, by the way. At the end of every month, I give away accounts, and you will be entered in that giveaway. I mean, this thing's just dumping. I need a 5-minute pullback to get an entry here. What's the TP? PDL. Previous day low is the TP. Damn, we're just falling, man. That's good for us, I guess. Just passed my eval. Let's go. Hell yeah, bro. Let's go. Fire. Thought I was going to get an entry. You still might. We're still, how far are we from the TP? We're still 80 points away from TP. ES is almost there. ES is very, very... ES just hit it. ES just hit it. So we now have SMT here. Okay, so if it's going to bounce, this is a likely area for this to get like a bit of a bounce here. Very likely area for this to get a bit of a bounce. So if you're in a heavier position than I am, I'm only in 2 micros. If you're in a heavier position than I am, this is a good place to TP a little bit. There's the bounce. Thought you entered with 2 minis? No, bro. No, I got to keep my size a little bit smaller here. 5 micros is my biggest size I'll use today. Can I buy a 5 TPT bundle like Tradeify, or do you have to buy it individually? You have to buy it individually, but you can do it really quick. TPT checkout process is very fast. ES hit what? I thought, what were you looking for? ES hit the previous day low. So we form SMT here with ES, as you can see, because ES hit the previous day low and Q did not. There's that bounce I was talking about. I just TB 50% of the profit target already. Nice, 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 nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Yeah, if you're in a heavier position, you should have TP'd the low as soon as ES took PDL. Where's your stop? I don't have one because I'm not in my full position. No stop. No stop. BE. You could go BE here, honestly. Like, we could go BE here on these. It's only two micros, whatever. Fuck it. Let's go BE, guys. Let's go BE. I'm going to be waiting for another 5 minute to come back into a gap and then potentially get an entry for the rest of my 3 contracts. I want 5 total. Took 15 profit and funded. Let's go. Dude, Josh. Let's go, Josh. That's what I like to see, Josh. Yo, Josh, you didn't respond, but I hope you you got my voice note that I sent to you yesterday, bro. Let's go, man. Hell yeah, Josh. 5 points away from passing my 50k lucid into reverses. It's all right. I don't think it's done going lower. I got my first payout today. Dude, Uncle Hoodie. Uncle Hoodie's been in the streams a lot. So W, bro. Let's go, Uncle Hoodie. I'm proud of you, bro. Listen, if you're one of those people that's just now getting your first payout, or if you've gotten your first payout recently, it's a snowball effect. It's a snowball effect. You just keep doing. A payout is proof of concept that your system works. That's what a payout is. Okay. So you just keep doing what you were already doing. Don't change anything. Don't geek out. Don't don't get all crazy. Just keep doing what you've already been doing. And that's it. I promise you, it is a snowball effect. You get your second, then your third, and then your fourth. And then before you know it, you're fucking at like multi 5-figure payouts, right? That's how it works. I got the message today. Thanks, bro. You were 1000% spot on about me. It was kind of crazy to hear what you said and never met me. Look, bro, because Josh, you're not the only person with these problems, right? Like, you're not the only person that's ever had these issues, and you're not the only person that will ever have these same issues, right? I've had a lot of the same issues too. It's just the journey that pretty much everybody goes through. Every single person, right? Every single person. You guys are human beings at the end of the day. If you are a new trader and you are listening to me or any other experienced trader sit here and tell you, oh, guys, don't overtrade, don't revenge trade, like, don't do this, don't do that, right? It only does so much. Sometimes you got to learn the hard way. That's just how a lot of people learn. Like me personally, you could tell me, yo, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. I'll still probably end up making those mistakes and learning the hard way because that's just how I am. So, you know, like, it's just everybody's got to go through their own vices, right? Like, you gotta pay your market tuition at some point, one way or another. Everybody does it. Everybody does it. Hey, Key, do you trade 5 days a week? I do trade 5 days a week. Yep, 5 days a week, 2 times a day. So New York and Asia, both right here. You'll only change when you're tired of your shit. Exactly, bro. Exactly, 100%. Some of you guys are on the correct side of the spectrum where you don't have to let it get to that point. And if you are that person, then, you know, lucky you. But, you know, there are a lot of people who their mind is wired in a way where they just got to learn the hard way, bro. And I get it. I'm the same way. I get it. Can't even hate. Keyflow, when you getting that goatee back? Never, bro. I'm never shaving my beard. So, like, never, honestly. SMT indicator. SMT indicator, guys, is called SMT Divergence V2 by Out of Options. That's the name of the SMT indicator. And then I did adjust some of the settings. So I just have works in real time and faster detection, I think I turned on. I think the biggest thing about overtraining is taking an L, then seeing what you wanted to see play. Yeah, bro, 100%. That's one of them, yeah, for sure. I have to learn the hard way, unfortunately. And that's fine. That's fine. Just don't let it get too bad until you decide that to stop, you know, standing in your own way, right? You just gotta get out of your own way. Look, like for 99.9% of you, I'm telling you guys right now, 99.9% of you, the issue is you. You are the issue. You're standing in your own way. Your psychology is the issue. It's for most of you guys, it's not a technical thing. Most of you guys can enter trades properly. Most of you guys can identify bias properly. Most of you guys can, you know, do everything technical wise. You guys can do it all properly. You just have an issue with your psychology. That's what it is. That's what you need to fix. Do you trade New York here or Discord? I trade New York and Asia here. I just didn't this morning because OBS was giving me some issues streaming. So I wasn't going to not stream. So I just did it in the Discord. 9 is trying to fade you, so wish him the worst. 9, I wish you the worst, bro. I actually wish you the worst. Can you please explain the trade logic? So Franzi, if you go to the start of the stream, I did a full breakdown of my bias. And this trade here, I literally just took off of this 5-minute candle flipping green to red because I was anticipating this fair value gap here. It never got hit. We flipped green to red with a lot of strength to the downside. So I just took 2 micros. That's why I sized super light. That's why I'm break even already, because it was really just almost a bullshit entry. Not the best entry by any means. The better entry looks like we may get one here. 1 minute left until this 15-minute closes, and we get a 15-minute fair value gap. If we get a 15-minute fair value gap, we can get a good entry. So this trade will probably end up getting stopped out, and we get that 15-minute entry, which I'm fine with. I'm fine with that. Totally fine with that. Can you analyze gold? I'm not going to analyze gold right now, bro, because I'm about to get a trade for NQ, and I'm trying to manage this one. So not yet. Maybe later, once we're out of this trade, I'll analyze gold for you. What's CISD? CISD is change in state of delivery. So basically what a change in state of delivery is doing is when we close under this candle, which we did, it means that these highs are now protected. So there's no reason for a price to return to these highs at all. So this should be the Asia high, right? Until previous day low gets taken. Then maybe we can continue higher. But these highs are now protected, which means anything inside of this range, we look to take a short. All right? We look to take a short anywhere inside of the range. That's what a change in state of delivery is. Also, if you still have question on what it is and how you draw it or where you draw it, if you go to my 30-day mini-series on YouTube, you guys can go to day 11, and that's on change in state of delivery. Day 11 is on change in state of delivery. So go watch that, and that'll explain a lot of things. Everybody like up the stream, guys. Everybody like up the stream. We already got a dub from everybody liking. This is like basically a dub. So everybody like up the stream because we have another trade cooking here and we need another dub. So make sure everybody likes up the stream right now. Everybody like up the stream right now. Will you add at 70? I'm not adding anything here yet. I will add, if I don't get stopped in profit, I'll add once we get a 1 minute change in state from this 15-minute gap. But as of right now, let me give you guys levels for this 15-minute gap. I got some levels inside of this 15-minute gap. Okay, so in the 15-minute gap, I have 303 or 503.5. That's my first level. I like 5. Yeah, I like that one a lot, to be honest. I have another one a lot higher, which I actually could care less for. And then 528 would be a good one. These are the two that I like. Two levels for short that I like here. We have 4-hour nice closing. Yeah. Yep. New 4-hour, 10 p.m. opened up. So the manipulation like for 10 p.m. would be inside of this 15-minute gap. So watch for that. Don't FOMO. If you're not already in the trade that I'm in, don't FOMO because there's a very good chance we reverse and go up into this 15-minute. Do not FOMO. All right? Just fucking wait. Wait. If you're not in a trade, wait. Very good chance that we go up into that 15-minute gap. Very good chance. So just chill. Just wait. Don't go crazy. If price comes at 15-minute FVG, what should be basic ideology? Like directly enter or wait for 1-minute structure? I wait for a 1-minute change in state of delivery. That's my entry model. How do you get those levels in that 15-minute FVG? Please explain. I can't. These I only explain in my Discord, bro. If you're in the premium Discord, I give out these levels and they know exactly how I got them, but I don't teach that here on YouTube. I teach other things here for you guys, which by the way is more than enough. You don't need to know how I got these levels to be profitable. I'm gonna be so rich and wealthy. Facts. Oh, also, for those of you guys that are in the Discord, did, oh, yep. For those of you guys that are in the Discord, if you go to the premium announcements channel, make sure you guys fill out the applications for the accountability groups. Make sure you guys fill out the applications for the accountability groups. If you are in premium, the applications are in the announcements channel. Make sure you guys have those filled out. Yeah, even if you're a mod, fill it out. Even if you're a mod, fill it out. If you're a mod, you're still getting put in a group. So make sure you guys fill those applications out. How much is your premium Discord? Is it monthly or one time? It's $580 one time. Lifetime payment. Good to see you here. I don't get to watch your stream, but I'm here today just chilling. What's up, brother? Nice to see you, Anthony. Welcome in. I'm in shorts in gold. Okay, bro. I got you. Don't worry. Yep. Nice red to green flip on that 15-minute. If it's gonna go for this gap, it should do it sometime soon here. I think it will. I think it'll go for that gap, and then we get a nice entry inside of the gap. That's what I'm thinking. Why don't you connect all your accounts? There's no need to. I'm on a TPT. TPT, you can make infinite amount of money on one account. Like, it doesn't need to be copy traded. TPT is one of those firms where you don't have to copy trade multiple accounts. You can make a shitload of money off of just one account. So, the only reason I haven't copy traded them is because when I started trading these here with you guys, market was absolutely garbage. So I'm not going to risk 5 accounts at the same time if market is trading like shit. I'd rather just do one at a time. So I've just kind of stuck to that right now. Manual close to have some buffer. You can if you want. I'm only in 2 micros, bro. So like the buffer is literally nothing. It's $200. It's whatever. Not a big deal. These accounts no longer have trailing drawdown, by the way. These accounts are well past trailing drawdown. Only 81 likes. No shot. Bro, you're lying to me, bro. You're lying to me, bro. We do not have 81 likes. We do not have 81 likes. We have 198. Come on, chill out. Don't rage, baby. Yo, guys, we have 198 likes. 250 likes, I give away accounts. 250 likes. 250 likes, I give away accounts. 250 likes, I give away 2 Lucid Flex accounts. 2 lucid flexes. 20 more likes. You guys are right there. You guys are right there. I only see 81. You got to refresh, bro. Are we close? Are we close? Where are we at? 255. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. I got to bribe you guys with accounts to get the likes. Like, you know how look how fast you guys got to 250 likes when I bribed you with fucking accounts. Would it kill you to just hit the like? Damn. Damn, bro. Zombies. All right. Let's watch how this trade plays out, and we'll get 2 accounts given away, guys. 2 accounts given away. I've been up and down trailing drawdown on my 4 XFAs all month. XFAs? So Top Step? You have trailing drawdown on Top Step now? NGL, I always forget to like when I get here. I got to do better. You do have to do better, bro. You do have to do better. Your streams deserve likes without any incentives. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. NGL always... actually, I already answered that. How to enter a giveaway? I'll tell you guys how to enter the giveaway when it starts. Quick question I had for you. So we always try to enter on like premium on shorts and discount on long. How do we know which legs discount / premium we should use? That current leg. So if I wanted to enter like good shorts here, you would mark out this leg right here, from this high to this low, and then that would give you premium discount. But you always have to use premium and discount with context. Anything you do in the market has to be with context, okay? The context here is very simple. Market is weak as fuck. Do we think it's going to go up to a premium of this range if the market is this weak? Probably not, right? I could tell you it's probably not going to go up there just based off of this closure. This 15-minute closure here alone, I could have told you we're probably not going up to premium of the range, right? So because market is super weak, you don't need to get your entry in premium. If you have a good entry in discount, you could still do it, right? That's what I do, at least. There just has to be, your risk management has to be correct, and as long as it's correct, then you're good. Don't worry about it. What's your view on weekly profile now? My view on weekly profile potentially could be Tuesday high of the week. I just got to see where today goes. Or sorry, Monday high of the week, like classic sell. I just got to see how it goes. But I'm not banking on it. I'm low-key more so banking on a midweek reversal. Midweek reversal is what I'm banking on. TBH. I've been now 100. I have a 3K payout right now, but I'm waiting. What are you waiting for? I just have a question. I swung 730p on QQ for tomorrow expiration. Do you think we'll go below? I know one thing. I know we're going to go to this previous day low level, but that's the thing with swinging options is after it hits this previous day low, which by the way, your options would be up a good amount, it could just as easily reverse and go higher. So I don't know, dude. I know it's going here, but from here, I don't know what it's going to do, right? The objective is previous day low. Once it reaches that objective, it's no longer required to do anything else. For Asia session, do you use London and New York highs and lows for draws on liquidity? You absolutely can. Yeah, 100%. You absolutely can. This draw was very simple. It's previous day low, and that's it. But before previous day low, your New York PM lows were the draw on liquidity, right? So yeah, 100%. You use those levels. Past my third lucid 50K account, still no payout. God, need to make this work out. Is this free SMT indicator? Yeah, it's free. Every indicator I use is free, guys. I'm up 1150 across 5 XFAs. So like 3K yesterday and today, but across 5, so like 15K LFG. Dude, let's go, Stacks Network. Hell yeah. Waiting on 2K on all 4 for max payout. Okay, got you. Nice. What's the name? It's SMT Divergences V2 by Out of Options. Do you enter at break of CSD or retest after closure? Ideally, the closure. Closure or retest after closure. It all depends. It all depends. If you have questions of CISD, watch the CISD video on my channel. Day 11 of the 30-day series is the CISD channel. Watch that video. Sesame, what's up, Sesame? Welcome in, bro. What copy trader do you use or recommend? I use the Trade-of-8 group trade feature for now. That's it. This keeps bouncing off the cluster. Yeah, I mean, dude, we have a 15-minute BPR down here. That's probably why it's bouncing. Look, we have this 15-minute BPR here. It'll probably get inversed, is my thoughts, at some point, but it is here, so it's going to try to bounce. I'm done for the day. Nice, Sesame. Let's go. Fire. Is it true that Asia session have much more smoother and chill to trade and not so volatile like New York session? Yes, that is true. Absolutely true. Everybody needs to go watch the 30-day series this man have in his channel. Yes, everybody should watch the 30-day series. A lot of you guys that are new, if you haven't watched the 30-day series, you're probably going to be confused. The 30-day series will clear up a lot of the questions that you guys have. Like, most of the questions you guys have can be answered by watching the 30-day series. By the way, I'm moving the stop into this candle's high now. I'm just trailing that a little bit. Do you pay for Trade-of-8 platform? How is it different than TradingView? I don't pay for it. You don't have to pay for it. When you buy a prop firm account, it automatically gives you Trade-of-8. It's a lot better. It's just less laggy. Like trading on the Trade-of-8 platform, it's way less laggy. You got a video that goes into BPR, or is it VPR? It's BPR. So BPR, balanced price range, is what it's called. I don't think it really needs its own video. It's a very, very simple concept. A balanced price range is literally just where an inverse gap and a new gap align. So check this out. Check this out, right? What is this? What is this right here? Interactive question. What is this? What is this PD array called? Right here. What is this? FVG, right? Okay, this is an FVG. This right here is an IFVG. It's an inverse fair value gap. Okay, cool. Now, what is this? This shaded area here. So this was an IFVG. What is this one? This one's an FVG. Yes, regular FVG. The area where the IFVG and the FVG align is called the balanced price range. This is the balanced price range. So the BPR is the darker shaded area. That's what a BPR is. Okay? So I'm saying, I don't really think it needs its own video. Same with up here. Look at this. BPR. Right? Right here. BPR. Are these trailing DD accounts? They were, but I got over the buffer, so they're no longer trailing. Guys, by the way, these levels inside of here are no longer valid because we made a new low. So, I'm going to give you guys new levels here now. New levels. I just got one. That's all I got for you guys. I got 524.5. That's it. That's the only level I have inside of here. 524.5. And that level is valid until this low breaks. If that low breaks, then we get another level. ES bounced right on previous day low. I know. I told everybody it was going to bounce there. ES bounce with PDL and intraleg SMT make you weird at all? No, I literally, bro, I called it in real time as it was about to bounce. But my stop is trailed. I'm well into profit now, so like, but like I'm not worried about it. Like, what if this trade goes up, I still end up making money here, right? So it doesn't really, I could care less. Like, it doesn't matter to me, bro. I'll let this go either to the full TP and I'll make like whatever 800 bucks or whatever it is, or this will stop me out in profit and I'll still make money. So I'm making money either way here. Doesn't matter. Trade's free for me, bro. GT3, what's up, bro? WQ the callouts. How does it feel getting your first payout with a funded account? Probably feels pretty good. I mean, look, if it was different for me because I was already making money before I switched to futures. So it was another day in the office, bro. What is the new level for invalidation or chance for re-entry? This would be a chance for a re-entry. If it goes all the way up there, yeah. How long do you build profits before withdrawing? I kind of just leave it up to how I feel in the moment. Like I don't like need this money, so I'll just leave it in there as a buffer. Just keep going. Y'all short? We are short. We are short. Earlier I wanted to short 36.35. I want to take that high, take new CSD. Is that a right idea to have? I wanted the high to be swept. 36.35. 635. This high. No, it's not necessary for us to sweep this high. It's absolutely unnecessary for us to sweep this high. Is it true that most of the market moves in Asia and London? Could you tell why that is? Thanks. It is true that majority of the highs and lows of the day are made in the overnight session, whether that's Asia or London. That's 100% true. Why that is? I mean, I don't know. That's just kind of how it goes most of the time, dude. Like, a lot of the times we'll have no news in the New York session. So the New York session is looked at as an expansion phase of the daily candle, right? So the New York session just expands. We put in the high or low of day usually during Asia. Otherwise, unless we have 8:30 a.m. news in the morning, we'll usually put in the high or low of day in Asia, and then we'll just up or down from there in New York. What are your thoughts on Dodgy? Is he legit? Seems like a scammer. No, Dodgy's legit, bro. Dodgy's legit. I don't agree with a lot of the ways that Dodgy like handles himself on social media. I think he trolls a little too much, but Dodgy is legit. I've seen Dodgy make a good amount of money, even in private. Like, for whatever reason, he doesn't show the money he makes. Like, I don't know, he's just one of those people, I guess. He 100% paper trades inside of this Discord. Yeah, I know Dodgy definitely paper trades a lot. But I don't think he's a scammer, bro. Him paper trading, but like saying that he's paper trading doesn't make him a scammer, right? I don't think that makes him a scammer. You know, I think Dodgy is very, very open about his trading and that he makes more money from like other things besides trading. And I don't think that makes him a scammer. Now, if he was saying, yeah, guys, I make my entire living off of trading and I don't make anything off of anything else, and my Discord doesn't make me shit, then yeah, then you could say, okay, this guy, he's lying, right? But no, I don't think that would make him a scammer. I saw you Cars and Coffee, the 720 is sick, bro. Pull up to the one on the 19th. What's on the 19th? All his trades are paper trades, though. Not all of them. I know he paper trades a lot, dude, but not all of them, no. There's a lot of stuff that you guys don't see because he doesn't post anything. Or he doesn't post everything. But I've seen Dodgy make a lot of money, like, you know, on his live account, in private. So I can attest to that. Can you use internal CISD as a strategy for scalping during the day, or is it only valid at breaks of highs and lows? So internal CISD, whether it's internal or external, right? Number one, external CISD, when you say external, I'm talking about highs and lows, right? If we were to, for example, sweep the previous day low and then get a CISD, that is not a valid change in state of delivery. A change in state of delivery or a CISD only means something if we have a PD array there. Okay, so if there is a fair value gap, and fair value gaps are going to be the PD arrays that I like using the most, so I'm going to use fair value gaps as an example. If we have a fair value gap on a 15-minute, and then we get a 1-minute change in state of delivery, that is a valid change in state. If we sweep the previous day low and then we get a 1-minute change in state of delivery, that's not a valid change in state, okay? So there has to be a PD array there. How do you choose whether to limit on or enter on CISD? So this is a good question, and I clear this up in my change in state video, but I'll say it one more time here. It all depends on where we close. So if we get a change in state and we get a closure, so for example, this closure here was 6 points off the CISD, right? If I wanted a change in state entry, is 6 points going to make or break my trade? Probably not. So I'll just enter on the closure. I won't even wait for the retest. It's not necessary. 6 points isn't going to do anything. So I'll enter on the closure. Now, if we got a closure down here, let's say we got a closure down here, that to the change in state is 50 points. That's going to make a difference in my trade. That will make or break my trade. So in that case, I'll wait for a pullback to change in state. So it all depends on where the thing closes and how far it is off the CISD, and will that affect your trade. Hi, Carrie. Just be careful that we may have put in a double bottom. It's the end of Asia. Bounce here is off monthly open. Yeah, we have a bounce here off the previous day low here too, Mythy. I know. I'm my stop is in profit, Mythy, so I'm all good. I'll stay in the trade regardless. The trade's free for me. You know BM trades? No. Blasky, what's up? Bro, get G80 prob off the slots? What do you mean get him off the slots? What's he doing? Oh, he's at... Oh, God. What an absolute idiot. If we closed above an old high and then we created bear CISD and we tap bullish FVG, what should we do here? Again, a high or a low paired with a CISD doesn't mean anything. The CISD has to be coming from a PD array. Has to come from a PD array. What were you trading before futures? I was trading options. I was a full-time options trader for 4 years before I switched to futures. Do you know Kev trades Rippy or Mihir? Mihir Suktunder, I think you're talking about. I do know him. I do know Rippy. Like, the way there's multiple Rippies. I know 2 Rippies. I know Rippy God and I know Rippy Mode. I don't know which one you're talking about. Kev trades. If you're talking about the Kev trades that had the boiler room with Simba a long time ago, the scammer Kev trades, if that's who you're talking about, the fucking drug dealer guy, like, yeah, then if that's the one, then yeah. Yeah, Mihir he was exposed a long time. These are all guys from so long ago. Rippy, which Rippy are you talking? Are you talking about Rippy God, the SPX kid? That guy was like illegal. Like he came in, he was like he wasn't even allowed in the US, bro. Hassan, yeah, I do know him. I don't know him personally, but I know of him from back in the day. We were all on Twitter together, so I know all these guys. Doesn't Simba own Tradeify? Yes, but before Simba owned Tradeify, he was a trader with one of the biggest discords in the entire fucking game, and he was with this dude named Kev Trades, who seemed like he was legit and knew what he was doing, but he was clearly just on an insane run, and the guy like ruined his entire life just taking fucking drugs and shit. Momentum scam. Yeah, yo, there's a lot of you guys who are OG that know about that. This is we're talking about a long time ago. We're talking like 5 years ago right now, where like that whole era, that's like 5 years ago. That was a while ago. TCX was even longer. TCX was like 7 years ago. TCX was so long, dude. Yeah, this is like OG. You guys are OG traders, bro. You guys have been here for a minute, bro. I hope you guys are profitable, bro. I hope you guys are profitable. Highs and lows are in ICT PDRA matrix. That's fine. They're not in the Keyflow matrix. Do you know Alex G? Yeah, obviously I know fucking Alex G. Super OG. How's the Raptor been running? What mods have you done to it? It's great, bro. It's my daily. What mods have I done? I lifted it. I did like the RPG lift kit. I did 4 LP6s, the Baja Design lights in the front, lock off-road wheels. That's it. Nothing else. Can you show us the chart? What do you mean when you say CSD is only valid from FVG? What do you mean? What do I mean? Like, was that not like pretty easy to understand? I feel like that was pretty easy to understand, right? Like, look. This is a 1 hour FVG right here, right? 1 hour FVG. We go down to the 5 minute CISD. This is a valid CISD, okay? This here, down here, if we get a CISD up here, like if we get a closure here, right? Technically, this could be a CISD. Like if we were trading patterns, this is a change in state if we get a closure up here. That's not a valid CISD because there is no hourly gap sponsoring this. Make sense? Yo, what happened to Mugs, bro? I literally asked one simple question. Yo, Mugs, bro. Rip Mugs, dude. I said, I hope you're profitable, Mugs. Mugs dipped. He didn't have anything to say after that. Shout out Mugs, man. I'm probably gonna close this trade out soon here. And just wait for this next 15 minute to go up to the 15-minute gap because it looks like that's what it wants to do. So there we go. I'm just going to close it out for $120 profit. Cool. And then we will wait for this 15-minute gap to get hit and then take something from there. Bro, I'm here. Last year did 6 figures. Let's go, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, you know what I love? I love to see people from like back in the day, especially like not like non-gurus, like just traders from back in the day that have made it, that have fucking made it. Like they persevered. They're here now. It's been so long. And here you are, bro. Shout out Mugs, bro. I love to see that, dude. Let's go. My first 6-figure year, bro. Trading only gold, though. Okay, nice, nice. Still, though. Still 6 figures, bro. Like, that's awesome, you know? Like, tell me that back then when you were, you know, when TCX was around, like 7 years ago, bro. Tell me that you thought that this moment was ever going to come. Like, you know, there's probably a good chance that you didn't think that this moment was ever going to come where you were going to make 6 figures a year trading, right? And here you are. This just kind of goes to like, that's your testimony to the new people who now are just starting, right? And they have another 5 years, 6 years, 7 years ahead of them or however long, right? Until they get to that point. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man. Shout out Mugs. I was feeling like options were gambling, but futures changed the game. I agree. And there's definitely, look, there's definitely like some gambling involved with any kind of trading, right? It kind of is gambling, except the way you trade, you're either the house or you're the gambler, right? That's kind of just what it is. I'm profitable in 9 months. Nice. Look, some people get it early, some people don't. That's fine. Not a problem, right? Mugs, do you have a Discord, bro? You guys, man. Yo, you guys are... TCX with Kev? Yeah, TCX with Kev. I was never in TCX, bro. I did not get got. I can say proudly I did not get got. Okay? But I know a lot of people know of TCX because it was the biggest at that time when I first started, at least. Like, you know, TCX was without a doubt the biggest community. It's only going to get easier because the ranges are getting wider, which means structure is easier to read. Yeah, exactly. I agree. 100%. Been watching your Asia Chess Killer, brother. You literally remind me of Shia LaBeouf. Looks, mannerism, voice, everything, bro. Yo, listen, but that's not good, though, because Shia LaBeouf is like, he's like cooked right now. That guy's done for. Took 2 payouts my first month trading, then nothing for 4 months. Yep. I'm getting out of the Marines next month, so I have to lock in a job for a bit. Congrats, bro. Met some good people in TCX. I still talk to this day. Oh yeah, 100%, bro. I know I met a lot of people from like back in the day in different Discords that I was in that I still talk to this day. So yeah, I think, you know what? Like, I think that those communities were good for like the people you met and the like-minded people that you met in there, more than the signals and like whatever else. Because yeah, Kev did eventually run it into the ground. Like, bro, look. Kev was a scammer, right? Like, plain and simple. Kev was a scammer. Like, Kev made a lot of money trading, but the guy genuinely didn't know what the fuck he was doing. And the only reason he made that much trading is because he had a shit ton of money to risk from making multi-six figures from Discords. So, yeah. You Desi's homie? Yeah. You're my favorite IDF soldier? Yeah, you're banned. Get him out of here, guys. I'm going to push carts at Walmart. Look, bro, you got to do what you got to do, bro. There's no shame in that. There's no shame in that at all. We've all had to do some fucked up shit, you know? Just how it goes. I learned from a lot of people, bro, just Discord to Discord. 100%. Same. I agree. I started during the IML days. Oh, no. You got like the worst way, Yasi. Holy fuck. That's like the worst way to get got. Low-key, I would rather have bought I would rather have bought and paid for TCX than got by IML. That is bad. That's bad.
You are just so beautiful.
They caught my ass. IML. You guys don't remember IML? Bro, IML was like, you guys remember like COVID days when COVID days, bro, when everybody and their mothers was a Forex trader, a professional Forex trader. You guys don't remember that? Like Forex days, bro, you could go on like, you could ask any random, you could go to like fucking a hood anywhere, like a random hood anywhere in the country, and like everybody was a Forex trader. Like, and they would go and they would rent Airbnbs and shit and give fucking they would give like motivational speeches and shit. Oh dude, that shit was jokes. That was hilarious. I hated being a trader during that time because I was like, yo, no way that I'm getting associated with these people. Yeah, that was ridiculous. Chairman scream. Oh, bro, don't even start, dude. That was IML. So Yazi was one of the. Yazi was in that Airbnb, yelling and screaming. She was in the circle. She was in the circle with her phone out, bro, like calling her aunt, telling her to join this new opportunity, exciting opportunity she has, and to talk to her mentor. Crazy, bro. Plot twist, bro. I was in prison from 2013, 2018, and I got off parole and turned my life around and learned tattoo in prison. But now I'm full-time training for 3 years. Bro, let's go, Muggs. Let's go, bro. I'm proud of you, dude. Hell yeah. Yo, this shit is dumping without hitting the 15-minute gap. So those of you guys who didn't get the entry, you guys are probably happy that I got out for profit. Because it looks like I'm not going to get this down to previous day low either. You remember Zach Morris? Yes, bro, I remember Zach Morris. You know, like, it's crazy to see somebody like Zach Morris, like, fall, bro. Because at one point, Zach was, like, the top of the top. Like, Bro, this guy like bought his entire neighborhood, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was top of the top. And then to see where he's at now, like, I know somebody personally who has spoken to Zach in the last like year, and the guy's just crashing out. Like, it's honestly, it's sad to see. Stop, I was in Airbnb, Yazzie, I'm telling you, you're cooked. I remember Shinobi Signals options Discord. Yeah. What happened to him? The SEC got him. The SEC made an example out of him, pretty much. Yo, Blasky, chill, bro. Chill, Blasky. Not too much honor, bro. Saved by the Bell got cooked. Saved by the Bell. Wait, what's Saved? Wait, hold on. That rings a bell. What is Saved by the Bell? Was that a podcast or like a... It was something. I forgot what it was. I don't remember. Oh, it was a TV show. That was the... That's where like actual Zach Morris was. Yeah, okay. What did I miss? Nothing really. Yo, guys, now that I'm out of the trade and this shit is not going up into the 15-minute gap, shall we do the giveaway? Shall we run the two Lucid account giveaway? I think it might be time, right? Let's run the giveaway. All right. Okay, we're going to run the giveaway now, guys. Listen. Let me pause the music here. Listen. To enter the giveaway, it is very simple. Join the free Discord, which is !Discord or discord.gg/Cobra Trading LLC. Okay. And then click on the button in giveaway channel. Okay. So there's going to be a giveaway channel you guys are going to see in the free Discord. It says giveaways. All right. The giveaway is going to be in there. So I'm going to do GC create. I'm going to get, first of all, I'm going to give everybody a second to, I'll give like 2 minutes for everybody to make sure they're in the Discord. So everybody join the free Discord right now. If you're not already in it, here's the instructions. Join it real quick. I'll wait like 2 minutes here for everybody to just join up. Once you guys are in, find the giveaways channel. It's going to be up top somewhere. Find the giveaways channel and then it'll be in there. Okay. All you have to do is literally just click on the button for it. You'll see. You guys will see. I'll show you. But yeah. I'll wait a little bit for you guys to join up and we shall begin. We shall begin. So we're giving away 2 Lucid Flex 50K. Could not find you in AM New York session. Micro, I had to do New York AM stream in the Discord because OBS was giving me issues streaming. So like for whatever reason, my OBS screen was literally just black. Like it wouldn't work. So unfortunately, I had to do it in the Discord only. It should be fixed now because it's working here. So tomorrow morning, I'll be live here. All right, is everybody in the Discord? I'm about to start the giveaway. Okay, it's gonna last 3 minutes. We have 2 winners. The prize is 2x lucid, or 250k lucid flex. Okay, started. There you go. All you gotta do is click on the button. You just click the button. That's it. Okay, very simple. Just click the fucking button. That's all you gotta do. Let me take a picture of the button. This button right here. Click that button. That's all you need to do. Click this button, and you're automatically entered. That's all you gotta do. That's it. Done. Click the button. That's it. It says interaction failed. Fuck, because it says interaction failed for me too, bro. Oh, wait. Just click it a few times. Just click it a few times. It's already... If it says interaction failed, just keep trying it. It should work. It should work. Yeah, just spam the button. Spam the button. Click this button to enter the giveaway. It works. Yeah, it does work eventually. Any trades taken? I took a short. I took profit on it, but it is going. It is going. Why did my MX balance just get maxed out? Yo, Will. Show me a ban, Will. All right, everybody's in. Okay, we have 1 minute left, guys. We have 1 minute left. 1 minute left on the giveaway. Click on this button to enter the giveaway. Click on this button. Click on this button. Are you actively looking to take something? I already took something. I just took profit on it already, but I would like to see this 15-minute gap and then maybe get another entry up there. All right, guys, we have about 40 seconds here. 40 seconds till the giveaway ends. If you have not already spammed this button, spam the button. Yeah, I know. I just got a raid alert too, Yazzie. 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds left on the giveaway. At this stage, likely not to come until midnight. Yeah, I agree, Mithy. Unless it does it at 11. It could do it at 11 a.m. or 11 p.m. I don't see the button. You're cooked, bro. Honestly, you're cooked. If you don't see the button, like, there's no way for me to help you, bro. Like, there's genuinely no way for me to help you ever in anything. 3 seconds, guys. 2, 1. Giveaway is over. Congrats to Ellie and Monica. Congrats to Ellie and Monica. Ellie and Monica. Wow, that's the first time that nobody from Premium has been has won the giveaway. Usually we have like at least one person from Premium in there, but congrats Ellie and Monica. Let me send you guys your accounts. Yo, how can you guys say rigged, bro? Enough rage bait with this rigged. Hold on, Ellie and Monica. Let me get you guys your accounts. Give me 1 second. Ellie and Monica, I'm gonna... Ellie joined today. I'm dead. Yeah, you got lucky, Ellie. You're a lucky one, Ellie. Okay, coupons, there we go. Okay. So, Ellie, I am sending you yours right now. Check your DMs on Discord. There you go, Ellie. That is a Lucid 50k flex. And Monica... I am sending you yours as well. Lucid 50K flex. There you go. Congrats, guys. Congrats to both of you. We will be running more of those. Don't worry. Big ups, big ups. How many likes you got versus how many giveaway entries? This one is from 250 likes. So we hit 250 likes and I did I gave away 2 accounts for 250 likes. 100% rigged. Bro, shut the fuck up. Goes back to the 15-minute. You take short based off 1 minute CSD. Yes, but right now it looks like it's going for the lows, so I don't think it's going back up there, to be honest. I do not think it is going back up there. It looks like it will just go to the lows. I literally closed at the high. Like, I closed this bitch at the highs for a whopping $120 in profit. Not like I would have made a lot more if it hit previous day low, but yeah, kind of disappointing. Low-key, I could just oh, hold on. I could just round trip the same 2 micros again on a 1 minute gap. That wouldn't be a good trade though. That would be a shitty trade. But I might have to just do it because this shit is so bearish. I low-key might. Yo, should I do it, guys? Should I round trip the same 2 micros on a 1 minute gap? Do it. Degen stream. I can't degen stream this account, bro. This account was already past trailing. I have to do a degen. If I'm doing a degen stream, it's gonna be on a fresh funded account, a fresh one that still has trailing. Do you think we would say no? Somebody said no. Multiple people said no. You might have to take a lap around Kevin the Cube for that one. Who the fuck is Kevin the Cube? Degen stream is needed. We are going to do the degen stream one of these days. Live a little. Yo, live a little got me, bro. Nah, live a little got me, bro. I might have to do it off the live a little, dude. I might have to just do it off the live a little. Hold on. Let me scope it out. Let me scope it out. Degenning the 2 yeah, we're degenning 2 micros. Yes, correct. So I really, like, realistically, I don't want to risk more than the 120, right? So I got to risk the same 120 that I already made. So that way, if it goes back to 0, I didn't take a trade pretty much. So what's it going to be? What's it going to be? Frick it. Frick it, dude. Frick it. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on now. Relax. I'm only risking $70 here, by the way. So, or $80. I'm risking $80. So it's not even the full 120. And wait, how much am I going to make? How much are we trying to make here? $315. So we end the day at $500 if this, or 400 something bucks if it wins. Rahul low on at trade. Stop, sell below, catch the momentum. No, I don't do that. I don't do that. I definitely don't do that. That's going to go up to the 15-minute gap. We appreciate your sacrifice, Key. I got you guys, bro. I got you guys. That's why I did it. That's actually why I actually already knew that was going to happen. And that's the reason why I took this trade, guys. Oh, I knew this was happening. Oh, I knew this was happening. Yep, I knew this was happening. Blasky, shut your ass up, bro. So we have CSD. What's your entry reason? Bro, the CSD entry was all the way up here, bro. Like, we're pretty far away from this. This entry is a degen entry. It's a bullshit ass entry. That's why I'm only in 2 micros risking $80. Do not take this entry. Do not copy trade this fucking entry, bro. Please. Unless you're taking it with 2 micros like me and you're okay with risking 80 bucks. Do not take this. Switching time frames helps get to TP. Exactly. That's why I switched from 1 minute to 5 minute. Key, sometimes we get a close above or below old swing, and I think it's displacement, then price reverses. Any thoughts? How can I know when to take continuation or reversal? If we create a pity array after we break above or below that the swing, then that means that it's more than likely going to get continuation from that pity array, right? So a good example of that is right here. We broke this low. How do you know this is displacement? Besides just looking at the way the candles close, how do you know this is displacement? We have 2 fair value gaps here, right? Like, ignore this little baby one, but like we have this fair value gap right here. So you would take continuation off of that fair value gap, and there you go. Okay, makes sense. If we don't have any PD array there, then it's more than likely that, depending on how the candles close, but it's more than likely that it's gonna go back up or down. Yes, we are not all not eating if this hits SL. It's not looking too good for us right now. I accidentally typed an extra 0 on trade of 8 and enter on 100 micros. You're lying. You're actually lying. There's no way. You're low key smart. Not gonna lie, ICT kill zone, bro. You're way smarter than that. She does not care about that 395 cluster, right? 395 cluster? Oh yeah, hell no, bro. That shit's gonna get dogged on. Come on, let's get a flip. Let's get a flip. I just blew 500 on this trade. Ban him permanently from the chat. Ban him permanently from the... Ban him from YouTube. Cup of noodles for dinner. Cup of noodles for dinner? We're almost green. We're eating steak and lobster. Hold on. Let it cook. Wait. We're almost green, guys. Chill. We're green $6. Everybody order Wagyu on the mods tab. Everybody order Wagyu on the mods tab. We're green. We are green. We are going to RH. We are going to RH tonight, bro. We're going to we're going to RH, and we are getting. Hold on, wait. Right now we're not going to. Right now we don't have gas to make it to RH. Okay. But if it flips green again, then we are going to RH, and we are ordering the lobster roll with caviar on top. We're not even green enough to buy one boba tea. Oh, guys. Guys, we're gonna have to dine and dash, guys. We're gonna have to dine and dash. We are gonna have to dine and dash. It's not looking too hot for us at all. Who's washing the dishes? What can we use as entry trigger after sweeping old swing? Can we, since we can't use CISD? Either a fresh gap that gets created or an inversion gap. Already bought the Wagyu though? Yeah, bro. Get ready to run, bro. Like, get ready to dip. Get ready to dip, bro. Bro, put rain cloud. No, bro, that got patched. Rain cloud got patched, bro. It doesn't work. Rain cloud officially got patched. As of last week, it's patched. We're back. If you turn around, go back and order the most expensive thing on the menu, we're fucking back. We're back. All right? We're back. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to Red Lobster. Hell no, bro. We're going to a fucking, we're going to like something way better than fucking Red Lobster. Buddy, do you see how much we're up? We're going to something way better than fucking Red Lobster, bro. Capital Grill? Ah, no. Capital Grill. No. Too mid. Capital Grill is mid. This is at least Olive Garden. Fill up the Raptor. This is about a quarter tank, bro. To be honest. New low, though. New low. W new low. Del Frisco's. Okay, yeah, we could do Del Frisco's. Yep. This is why a generational or DGen stream would have generational likes over a regular Tuesday stream. This is true. I know everybody would love a DGen stream. STK. Yeah, guys, we are up, bro. We are fucking up. We are so up. Are you trying to save this account? No, this account's way in profit. I'm just taking like a... I just took a random bullshit trade for the love of the game. Some guy, you know what it was? Some guy in chat, he told me live a little, and he got to me, bro. So that's why I took this trade. He told me to live a little, and that was my breaking point. I heard mods are taking everyone to a Michelin 3-star. They are. This is true. Mods are going to, after the live is over, mods are going to reach out to everybody individually, collect cash apps and Zells, and they will be sending everybody money for a 3-star restaurant. Yep. 3K each funded. Let's go, Mithy. I'll see you in New York, Mithy. Tori's Tan Lines says, at least you weren't in 250K drawdown. Nice. What for you would be a valid trade for later? As long as previous day low does not get hit, the 15-minute gap up here is very valid. Holy W, facts, bro. Big time W. Big time W. Glad I'm not a YouTube mod. Try again, buddy. What if we get an immediate 15-minute gap lower? Then it no longer becomes a degen trade, and I will actually add, like, full size. Yeah, like this 15-minute FVG right here, if it leaves this open and comes back up and retests it, I will put on the other 3 micros for a full 5 micros, yes. What about Ball? Anyways. Would you take the immediate one or still wait for the higher one? Nah, I'd just take the immediate one, bro, at that point. Good head and shoulders pattern trade key. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Is this a metronome playing? What are you talking about? What the fuck is a metronome? A beat clicker used for writing music? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's playing. It's a song. Basically, he's saying this song is ass. Is it? I don't think this song is ass. It's all right. You gotta wait for the beat drop. Wait for the beat drop. It's all right. Put on some Rufus. This is basically like a Rufus playlist. It's literally a Rufus mix. Let's go see Rufus on Friday, MSG. It's probably sold out, bro. It's probably sold out, Will. Or I swear to God I would have. But Rufus is also coming to Atlantic City as well. It's not? Really? Nah, because I was looking at the Atlantic City one, and the good ticket, like the general admission tickets weren't still there, but the good tickets are gone. Bro, you're the only streamer my wife would watch because you played Drake on the night it dropped. Does she like Drake or something? Yo, that album, by the way, it grew on me a little bit. I can't lie. That album grew on me. You see, the problem is, Josh, I can't play music like that too much because that stuff gets copyrighted and then the entire live gets deleted. So I have to play, like, you know, music that they won't completely delete the live for. Like, these lives are not monetized because of the music that I play in the background. I would love to play Drake, but it would completely delete the lives. And I know a lot of people go back and look at lives or rewatch lives. So, you know, obviously I gotta, unfortunately, play within the rules. Kind of sucks, but whatever. Like, I don't know why that's a thing, bro. Like, why is copyright a thing? I'm literally giving you promo, bro. Not that Drake needs it, but like, bro, damn, chill. Here by the Jersey Shore, I spent my summers there as a child in Manasquin Beach, in Point Pleasant Beach. I'm not like by it, but I'm not super far from it. Like, from the shore, I'm probably 2-ish hours, 2.5 hours maybe. So it's not like that bad, but it's definitely a bit of a drive. It's possible to try the premium membership before I can decide. You can't just try it, no. Unfortunately, because there's too much information in there that you can get in like the first day and then just dip, right? Like, it's not worth it. Like, for it's not fair to everybody else. So, not gonna lie though, the $580 one-time fee is quite literally a fucking bargain for what you get. And you can ask, like, honestly, don't even ask me, right? Like, I tell people this all the time. I don't like even promoting my Discord. Like, you won't hear me sit here promote my Discord. But you guys can just ask the people that are in there. Join the free side. A lot of you guys are already in the free side. Just tag one of the premium members in the free side and ask them. Don't ask me. Ask them. They'll let them tell you. He stayed in Camden, New Jersey, brother. It was the 7-day trial. The Discord mentioned. I used to have a 7-day trial a while ago. I don't anymore. Can we do installment? I mean, if it allows you to on the checkout thing, I'm sure you could. You getting any size to the trade? If we hit a 15-minute gap, yes. But as of right now, no. The degen trade is doing it though. Yeah, I agree. It is doing it. When is True Day open? True Day open is at 6 p.m. So 1800, 6 p.m. Eastern is True Day open. I degen 5 micros and I'm glad. Bad. 30 more points for a fresh funded. Nice. Do you use order flow or just candles? I do not use order flow. What I see on my chart, or what you guys see on my chart, is what I use. I don't use anything else. I don't use volume. I don't use order flow. I don't use, like, I don't do any of that. We should do a Miami trip, bro, for traders. Dude, I'm Miami'd out, bro. But to be honest with you, if I did ever do that, it wouldn't be in the summer. I'll tell you that. Winter, I would be down to do like a meetup of some sort. Do you have an OF? Yeah, bro, I do. You got me, bro. I do. Yep. That's actually my main gig. Just hit my second payout on my key Apex 50K, bro. Let's go, dude. Adam, hell yeah. Fire. I wanted the M15 so I could get in short. Shorts look too good. I know they do. They do. I know they do, ICT. W trade tonight, bro. Thanks, man. You mean W trades? Zzz. Zzz. Because this is the second one. When are we getting a shirtless? Trade. I stayed in. Okay. All right. W. Yeah. In that case, W trade. Can we get an eyebrow? Oh, what? He's the second person. I know. I deliberately ignored Blasky's comment, but then the other guy, Wealth Animated Official, I was reading it too fast. Before reading it in my head, I read it. I was just reading it out loud, and then I realized what it said. Yo, this thing is dumping, bro. W, honestly. Even those degen trade, W degen. I'm just gonna say right now, though, you guys are not ready for the real degen stream. You guys really are not ready for that, because we did one in Discord, and it was this close to a payout, bro. It was this close. I slapped 6 minis on a trade. It was this close. So fucking close. We're going to do it again, except we're going to get to the payout this time, all right? So you guys better be ready for the degen stream. Blame Blasky. Oh, yeah, 100% it's Blasky's fault. Fully Blasky's fault that we did not get a payout that night. 71% of my trades last night. Tonight, I'm sitting about 35% of my trades. For whatever reason, I can't catch a trade to save my life. It's all good, bro. It's all good. I won't lie to you. There wasn't like a great setup here. We degenning a funded. I'm gonna buy a fresh eval. I'm gonna pass the fresh eval, and then once it's a fresh funded, I'm going to just degen that. That is what I'm gonna do for degen stream. What does degen trade mean? Gambling. Literally just gambling. That's what a degen is. He went 6 minis. Yeah, so basically we literally had like $80 or like some double-digit amount dollars left on the account until it was blown. I took 6 minis on a trade. Immediately up $1,000. So I brought back $1,000 of drawdown. I was gonna take another one with 6 minis and it would have put me at payout, but I didn't take it because of Blasky, and the trade ended up hitting. So if I took that trade, it would have hit. We would have gotten a payout that night, but it was because of Blasky that the account got blown. Like, fully his fault. I refuse any blame for that. When is DGen stream? I don't know yet. I think it's just going to be like a... It's just going to be one of them things, bro. Like, it's just going to come out of nowhere. Like, that's what I think. How did you not get slipped with a small balance in high position? I basically, like... Bro, I took a momentum trade. Like, I timed it perfectly. On a 1-minute candle. Did the same yesterday. I had $24 left to draw down 3 accounts. Now back at $1,200 drawdown. W, bro. See, you can't write off accounts like that because you can already make it back. You can always make it back already. Make it tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. It'll be like a spur of the moment thing. So if you're not here, then you're going to miss the DGen stream. But if you're here, you're here. If you have nothing left in DD, sometimes the only thing you can do is YOLO during displacement and pray. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Guys, I'm just going to go BE on this, by the way. What's the line below from which it's getting rejected? What do you mean? What line below? Does it let you open the DOM? On what? On TradingView? I think DOM was already a thing on TradingView like a while ago. Oh, it's the SMT indicator right here. TBT only lets you withdraw what's over the DD limit. TBT lets you withdraw as soon as you're past the buffer. You can withdraw anything over 50K is yours. Anything over 50K is yours, okay? However, if you take a payout under 52K, right? Let's say you're right at 52K and you take the payout, you only get 50% of it. So you only get 1,000. But anything over 50K is yours. This is going to rip so hard once the low is taken? Yeah, probably. Is it considered a free fall since it doesn't have any swing low for rejection? We do. Previous day low is a swing low. Longing at TP? Honestly, not even a bad idea, bro. To be honest. If you want to degen a trade, that's not a bad idea. 6 mini long at the previous day low. Ooh. Not too shabby. And then you lose 1,000 on drawdown too. Yeah, of course. It's a gamble. That's how it goes. When you gamble, that is how it goes. Place your limits now. I'm not longing it. I'm taking profit there, and I'm... Job well done. For me. I'll leave it at that. What's the previous day low? Previous day low, the exact level is 337. Never had the balls to try it yet. Let's say I am on TradingView on a MFF account with trades in place. Can I sign out and link to V on my loose account, place trades, and the MFF ones are still rolling? If you place a trade and you log out of your account, it's still running. So yeah, if I understood your question correctly, the answer is yes. Does someone know how Tradify payouts work? Google is your friend, my brother. Google is your friend. Yo, guys, I'm actually so hungry. I'm like I'm dying for this trade to hit just so I can like call it a stream and go eat. Like, I need to go eat. I'm starved. Yeah, yeah. I got the Wagyu. Wagyu is cooking upstairs. I just ate 15 mini tacos? 15? Bro, give it a rest. Damn. If you're on TPT and make over $2,100 in the funded while in a trade and close at 1,800, are you done with trailing? Yes. As long as you get over 2K, even if the trade is live, you are done with trailing. Fucking rip it. Bro. Ban this guy, bro. Who is this guy? Ban him. Send your orders in the chat. Dinner on Key tonight? No, the dinner's on you guys. The dinner's on the mods. I'm sending you my order. TPT sounds kind of nice. TPT is amazing, bro. TPT is one of the best firms. That's the only reason I'm sitting here trading it. Look, TPT, no consistency, no minimum days, no maximum payout, nothing. As soon as you get on the funded, anything over 50K, it's all you. It's all you. Take it. No daily loss. Yeah, no daily loss limit. Like nothing, bro. Literally nothing. No rules at all. And I'm going to be starting 2 new evals tomorrow and passing them and trading them with you guys here along with these 3. So we'll have 5 total again. So if you guys want to trade TPTs with me, make sure you get your TPTs by tomorrow because tomorrow I will be trading TPT evals. So yeah, make sure you guys lock in. Isn't that the same as Lucid Live though? Yeah, but you don't have to go live for it, bro. It's on just the funded portion. Yeah, make sure you guys get your TPT accounts. 40% off, no activation using code KEY, K-E-Y. Get your TPTs, lock in, and let's do it. Why is going live bad? It's not. It depends on if what firm it is. Going live is not a bad thing. I'm saying, so you made the comparison from a Lucid Live to a TPT funded. You see how there's a difference? Like the TPT account that I'm explaining is literally just a regular funded account. It's not live. It takes a while to go live with a firm, right? It's not just like a quick thing. So yeah, that's why I said that. By tomorrow, Asia or New York session? It'll probably be by tomorrow, Asia. Tomorrow, Asia, most likely. If we barely touch a huge FVG and deliver, does that FVG still valid to take trade from? If we barely touch it, yeah, I would say so, yeah. TPT is 5-day pass? Yeah, TPT is a 5-day pass. Will you be trading the new accounts morning and evening sessions? Yes. What's your TP? Previous day low. It's right here. You guys can see it on the chart. Do you have any thoughts on Fund Index legacy accounts? I don't trade Fund Index yet, so I'm not sure, dude. I'm not sure. I can't comment on it. Dude in Discord full ported to 60K on a TPT fund not too long ago. I know. Bro, our boy John Lee in the Discord, he was up like $12,000 on his TPT accounts. Yo, bro, Yosiel Espinoza, you don't have to comment some random ass fucking firm that nobody knows about. Like, what the fuck is Capital Flow Trader, bro? Listen, if it's not like an established prop firm, I'm not trading it. Very simple, right? It needs to be established in some way. I don't trade new props. I'm about to fast 5 TPT account, 1 day left. Looking forward to daily payouts. Yes, sir. Is there one without trailing drawdown after passing eval? No, but the trailing drawdown is very easy. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how it works. It's very, very easy, dude. It's very easy. If I've never gotten a payout, would you recommend TPT or Lucid Flex? If you've never gotten a payout, both are really good options. Both are very easy to get paid out from. TPT is a little difficult because trailing drawdown, which can be a hiccup for some people. So if you don't do well with trailing drawdown, then don't do that. But trailing drawdown or on TPT is so easy because you can just size up. That's how I do it, right? You take 1 or 2 minis per trade. one trade is all it's going to take. 1 to 2 minis, one trade is all it's going to take. You hit 2K, done. You're over. No more trailing drawdown. Done. Forever, right? So it depends, but I think both are pretty good options. What about Apex? What's the consistency to pass and payout? Apex, there is no consistency to pass. Payout, to get a payout, the consistency rule on Apex for the end of day accounts is 50%. For the trailing accounts, it's 30%. My Fund of Futures has no trailing drawdown on funded, but 2 weeks to withdraw funds. Exactly. TPT is daily payouts, bro. You're literally never going to beat daily payouts. Like, it's not possible to beat daily payouts. You know what I'm saying? For a firm like TPT, it's very, very hard. Very hard to compete with a firm like TPT, bro. I'll be honest with you. Very difficult. It is one of the best firms. Why would anybody use Apex if there's other firms if these other firms have no rules? It's not that they have no rules. It's just some have better rules. But Apex is the only firm that allows you 20 accounts. The only firm. So the scalability on Apex is better than anything else. What about Blue Guardian? Blue Guardian's a good firm too, but it doesn't compare to TPT. Luckily, TPT was my first prop I learned on. Good first prop, bro. Good first prop. Top Step? I don't use Top Step. How long have you been trading? 7 years. I'm trading next gen. I've been seeing a lot of people. Been seeing a lot of people talk about this next gen firm. Not a lot of people, but like somebody in my premium is trading on next gen as well. Josh. I haven't heard of it. That was the first time when Josh was talking about it. That was the first time I ever heard of it. I've never heard of this firm. Maybe I have to check it out. Are you applying PO3 on 4-hour time frame now? Yeah. Thoughts on getting in the 15-minute? Which one? Yo, can we hit TP so I can go eat, bro? It's 11:30. Come on. This is actually the latest I've ever been here, guys. Actually, no, not ever, but like this is definitely one of the latest that I've been here in a while. I might have to just call it and just wait for it to just go hit after stream because like I'm hungry, bro. DoorDash, bro, it's 11:30. Nothing is open besides Taco Bell and gas stations. I'm about to go grab a bowl of cereal. That's what's about to happen. Read my comment. What if we do prop firm challenge? We like 2 accounts from all existing props and see if they're really worth it or not. I don't like that. You haven't done a London stream in forever. Gonna happen anytime. I don't feel that it's necessary because usually we end up getting some decent trades in Asia. So in the Crunch Cup, dude, no, Josh, the Crunch Cup was a scam, bro. I got scammed. I literally threw it away. It was such a fucking piece of shit. The Crunch Cup was a absolute scam. So like, look, listen, the reason why I say it was a scam is because it tastes so much different. You know how like part of the experience of eating cereal is when the milk tastes like your cereal too, right? So when I would eat cereal in the Crunch Cup, the milk was just like milk. It tasted like fucking milk. And then the cereal tasted like my cereal. Like it was an overpowering taste of milk. So I was like, yeah, this is ass. So I just I threw it away because I knew I was never going to use it again. I almost bought one for my son. Dude, you should have just told me. Fuck, I should have just not thrown it away and then I should have just shipped it to you for free. I got Wagyu in the freezer if you need some. Nah, bro, because the thing is, like, the experience of eating Wagyu is like going to a nice ass steakhouse and overpaying for their Wagyu. That's the experience of eating Wagyu. You know what I'm saying? Like you can eat Wagyu at home too. It's just not the same. Cereal overrated, yogurt and proteins? No, for sure. I know, but you know, I'm just feel like eating cereal right now. You never craved some cereal? I saw on TikTok a girl ate her cereal with a pho spoon. Pho. The pho spoon. Best ratio ever. That's crazy. You got a TP, bro. Hit the Tory trend line. Brother. This 4-hour candle has like strictly trade below opening price. Does that mean it's a manipulation move for like later London or New York AM tomorrow? Yeah, it 100% could be. Yes. Late night cereals fire. Exactly. Danky, tell us you can't cook without telling us you can't cook. It's not that I can't cook because honestly, it's not that difficult to cook. Like I can cook. I just don't fucking feel like it. I see when it comes to most things outside of trading and like doing shit for you guys, I try to stay very low effort to the max, dude. Like, you know, some days I'll get in the mood to cook, but you know, I don't really feel like it, you know. I promise I'll cook better than any steakhouse. And look, mega, I don't doubt that at all. I've had some of my friends make some crazy shit, like way better than steakhouses, 100%. So what's your favorite cereal? I don't know. It's got to be something. It has to be something with chocolate. Like I like cinnamon toast crunch, but I don't like it better than like a chocolatey cereal. If I like at least right now, I want like a chocolatey ass fucking cereal. Bro, your girl don't cook for you, man. Me and my girl don't live together, bro. So no, she does not cook for me. It's nice to kick back and eat great and not worry about shit. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. 100%. Now, when my girl lives with me, I 100% she will be cooking for me. Like there really is no option. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to do it. You have to. This is what you signed up for. First thing you look for on higher time frame. First thing you look on the higher time frame that helps you know the direction. The 4-hour candle. The 4-hour candle. Yo, Legend, that was crazy, bro. I'm gonna, you know what, Legend, like that was a little disrespectful, so I'm gonna go ahead and mute you for that, bro. So enjoy that mute, bro. You gotta cook for her. No, I would too. I would cook for her too. Sometimes. But see, like the thing is, like I probably am not as good of a cook as she is. So, you know, my food would be ass and then hers would be good. In fact, like she'd probably, if I volunteer to cook, she'll probably be like, oh no, like, don't worry, I insist. I insist. I don't want to eat that fucking, I don't want to eat whatever you got cooking. If you purposely burn everything. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But except I probably wouldn't purposely do it. I might accidentally do it. Are you a big FVG type of person? What does that mean? What do you mean, am I a big FVG type of person? Like, what does that mean? You gotta man the grill though? No, yeah, 100% for sure. I would 100% man. I wouldn't I wouldn't expect my girl to man the grill. I wouldn't expect her to man the grill. That's crazy. I can do that, yeah. Okay, we're almost there. I can almost taste my cereal right now. We're almost there. You're cooking on TradingView, bro. No need to cook in the kitchen. True. Good point. Good point. You know, like, that's what I feel like. Yo, look, I don't know about you guys, but I think that this new, I would, oh, fuck, it's right there, dude. That was so close. There's no way. Come on. Don't do that. That was legitimately one tick. That was actually one tick away. One singular tick. Bro, 20-point bounce off that? Are we kidding? This has to be a sick joke. I got filled? No way. Brother. It hit on NQ. It did hit on NQ. All right, I'm just going to close it, guys. I'm going to close it out. 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 I closed it out. It hit on NQ. I just realized it hit on NQ. Whatever. Oh my God, man. I almost just got pissed. Okay, whatever. Fine. It's fine. We got it. W trade. W fucking trade. If I stayed in the original one, I would have been in it from like all the way up here, and that would have been way nicer, but whatever. We're green. Can't complain. Why are charts different? There's just a bit of divergence between M and Q and NQ occasionally. All right. My stomach is literally speaking to me right now. So, you pass your 2K buffer? Yes, this account is over the 2K buffer. So no trailing drawdown on any of these accounts. All right. Love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow morning at around 9:15 a.m. Be here or be square. All right? You don't want to be a square. So be here. Love you guys. See you guys tomorrow morning. Hold on. I'll answer one more question. Kiev only got one funded TPT account. It's made $1,500 in profit. Should I use the money I've withdrawn from that account to buy other 4 evals? Shouldn't I? Yeah, I probably would. Yes. What a bitch. What an absolute bitch. You guys seeing this? There's the fucking TP. Anyways, yeah, that's it for me. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Peace out. Love you guys.